harder to do against Floyd Mayweather than anybody else.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you should have learned that from the Floyd fight, and you definitely supposed to impose your will on a guy like this.
I think slowly he is. It seems that over the last several rounds, Canelo's having his way increasingly.
Body shots, body shots. And now the jab upstairs landing with frequency.
Not just that the body shots score points. It's money in the bank. There's a cumulative effect that I think we're starting to see it.
You sap a man's confidence with body shots, as well as taking away his energy. And everybody...
Oh!
Right hand shot by Canelo. And Kenny Bayless is stopping the fight. And Canelo Alvarez is the first one there. Canelo Alvarez may have knocked Khan cold with that shot.
He did.
The danger from a shot like that is not only the punch on the chin that short-circuited Khan's legs, it's the fact that the back of his head smacks off the canvas, which is the cause for concern.
Just sitting there, threw that jab, not ready. He gave him a feint. Khan was not ready for the feint, and the overhand right caught him because he had held him with the feints earlier. When you hold a guy, you feint him, he doesn't move. Next time you feint him, you go at him with the kitchen sink. Right here. Feint the jab. He didn't want to hit the jab, just feinted him to get close enough and close the door with the kitchen sink. And that's how you put a guy out.
Very reminiscent of the
body shots. Those body shots will wear anybody down.
What a savage beating.
This is target practice for Canelo Alvarez.
Yes, it is.
And Kirkland's taking every shot and coming back.
And telling him to cut. There he is.
Uppercut knocks Kirkland down. Second knockdown of the fight.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, baby. 8. Stay there. Come here. Show me something.
Kirkland at great pains to let John Shorley know he's not knocked out, just knocked down. Second knockdown. That right uppercut continues to land. There's a perfect straight right hand, and Shorley's going to stop the fight. What a performance by Canelo Alvarez.
Maybe all things considered, the most electrifying of Canelo Alvarez's career.
Thinks to himself about what he's been through in an unbelievable fight.
That was the uppercut, Jim, right up under the left jab, which is why he abandoned the jab. He wanted Kirkland to throw those type punches so that he could counter. Once again, Kirkland threw that left hand, and then it was the left hand, he stuck it out like a jab, and then he countered it with the uppercut, which is why you don't stick late lagging punches out like that. You give a guy something to work on.
So through all of the firefight in there, Canelo was thinking the whole time.
Thinking the whole time. He looked down to the body right with a jab and comes right over the top with the overhand right. He knew that Kirkland was prone to getting knocked down, and if you can get knocked down like that, it's not as hard to knock you out if you keep working the body shots. If you watch his attack, Canelo always got good body shots in.
There are no cheap punches being landed here. They're all big, like on a power scale, say 8s on a scale of 10.
Tell you one thing, it's the wonder Cotto hasn't got too many losses. This guy can take a shot. Even the round that he was down, he wasn't staggered. He was off balance. And it had to be scored a knockdown. Tony Weeks right on top of it. He wasn't really in reality knocked down and in any trouble whatsoever. He was off balance at the front of the car. Look at that shot he hit. And this one. And that one. He wants to load up this right hand, and here it comes. Banging him hard. Cotto better fight back. I told him to step in.
He's moving closer.
That's 5 right hands in a row. 6 right hands in a row. He missed the last few. Tony wants to stop the fight. Cotto better fight. About 2 more shots in the head, and this fight will be over. There's some big run for Alvarez. That's it. It's all over. There are about 15 unanswered right hands there. And again, with 10 unanswered right hands in that round. Boy, folks, you've seen a terrific new fighter in the welterweight division. Remember the name, Saul Alvarez.
Old birds we've seen in recent years.
You know, I called his fight, talking about Saul Alvarez, Canelo, I called his fight against Jose Cotto earlier this year. And I absolutely agree with you, Larry. He is a very solid, well-schooled, very substantial, stable, calm, good young fighter. He has everything except the great quickness that sets superstars apart in this sport.
Or the power so far. But in another year or so, or two, when he's fighting elite fighters, all that will come into play.
I think he's fighting in the right weight class here, although his plan is to try to win a welterweight championship, and everyone around him still says he's a natural welterweight. I think when you think of the speed of the top fighters in the welterweight division, and the possibility that fighters from the 140-pound class like Alexander, Bradley, and Khan could conceivably move up, he doesn't have the speed to fight those guys. He can beat guys like this at 154. And he's gradually accumulating enough punishment against Vladimir that he may actually get the Argentine veteran out of there, and that would be a credential.
It would be a statement. And Vladimir has taken tremendous punishment. And this is dazzling.
Down goes Vladimir on a rocket left hook. That's the biggest moment of the night for the crowd. They're going wild. And the count is finished, and he knocked Vladimir out. Not a TKO, a knockout. That's what they wanted.
That was a dazzling finish.
That is a marketing platform.
This is what they came to see. This kind of a finish.
Now imagine Vladimir took that right hand, and there's the left hook. Oh my gosh.
The left hook, the punch you don't see coming, ends it. That wasn't a cinnamon stick, Jim. That was a cinnamon hook.
The champion with a right hook. Oh my! And three good right hands. And a left uppercut. Lopez showcasing his second win here in the 47 seconds left in the fifth.
He's a live dog, guys. We compared him to Rocky. I mean, this is Rocky-esque. Fighting a bigger man and still not willing to give in but trade.
And yet, Alvarez again going downstairs with the left hands to the body. Tattooing Lopez along the ropes. 30 seconds left in the round.
That last sequence took something out of Lopez.
And now a couple of uppercuts with Lopez again along the ropes. Alvarez. Left uppercut misses. Right hand connects. 10 seconds left in the round. And referee Joe Cortez intervenes. He's seen enough. Canelo Alvarez retains the WBC Super Welterweight Championship. A game, but overmatched.
This is where Josecito Lopez first got in trouble in this round. Now, Lopez landing a nice right hand as he had been, but that body work by Canelo Alvarez was just devastating in this fight.
He liked to use that uppercut to set up that body shot. It's the same thing he did in round one.
And here's where the stoppage happened. Joe Cortez looking carefully in it. There's no question Lopez was taking some punishment here. And Joe Cortez says that's enough. And Lopez not really too much of a protest.